Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is India Wise and welcome. So I know it's been a minute. Staying consistent is one of the hardest things, I'm going to tell you right now. It's so hard. But for today's video, we are going to be doing a full face of my favorite affordable makeup. I'm so excited to do this video because it's always a good thing when you're able to get really good products but for a really good price as well. So all these products are going to be below $15, which, you know, everybody has their own idea of affordable, but also a lot of them are actually under $10, but a few are at the $15 and under. And because I am doing this video, I was like, let's do a mint look. That is actually my favorite color. So I have mint nails, a mint top, and we're going to do a mint eye look. Excuse my hair, we're going to fix that at the end of the video. But yeah, so I know it's been a hot minute, but we're going to get into today's video. We're going to have some fun, grab a snack, get your coffee, and let's get into today's video. Okay, so I'm going to probably put my hair back because my hair is always just... Okay, so the first thing I'm going to grab is moisturizer. Of course, you always want to moisturize before you start your makeup. So you guys know I love the Aveeno. This is the Daily Moisturizing Lotion. It's really, really good for sensitive skin. Like if you have skin that cannot...
No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am.
Have like any type of perfumes or fragrance or scent, like this would be really, really good for you. So I love it. I've been using it for forever. And yeah. And I'm gonna put the price points of everything on the screen so that you guys are able to see the price, and I'm gonna link everything down below so you can purchase it if you need. So I'm going to zoom you guys in a bit. Okay, so the next thing I do is I put the brow, whatever brow situation I want to do. Usually it's brow gel next for like my routine that I've been doing lately. I actually start with the brow gel and then I let it dry and then move on to something else. So this is the NYX, the brow glue. I really, really love it. It just reminds me of like any other brow gel that like makes your eyebrows stay in place all day. Ooh. And yeah, it's a really good affordable option. And I like the lamination brow look now more so than the other type of brow. And that's usually what I do. So then I'm gonna let that dry and we're gonna prime and do all that next. So I'm going to take this e.l.f. Mint Primer. This is such a good primer. It's very hydrating for the skin. I kind of put like that much. And it's funny because it's that is from their mint collection. Now this does smell like peppermint. So if you don't like scents, you might not like this, but I like it, and it like literally, like it makes your face so sticky. And a lot of people say that this is like a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip primer, if you guys have heard of that one. So I like it. Okay, so you guys are pretty zoomed in. Okay, so we're gonna do brows. For this I use the let me find it. For this I use the NYX Lift and Snatch. It looks like this. I take it and I draw brow hairs. And if you go too far down, it's okay, because you can fix it at the end when you're concealing. And basically all I do is I take it and draw brow hairs. Yeah, that's pretty much all I do with the brows. as far as filling them in. And again, this is the NYX Professional Lift and Snatch. So we are gonna conceal the brows with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Oh my god, look how dirty it is. Makeup can get so dirty. And I kind of just dot it around, and then I just carve them out. And like, I just messed up a little bit here on the corner. I don't really know if you can see it, but you can go back in later and you can clean it back up. And oftentimes I usually just go in, like after I finish filling in my brows, I put on my foundation and do all that first if I'm just doing like a simple look, just because it's easier sometimes that way. But today we're gonna do it this way just because I want to make sure that the eyeshadow doesn't get onto the makeup. I'm gonna apply just a little bit more so that we can make sure that we cover the entire eye, and then I'm gonna blend it out with a beauty sponge. Okay, and so that's like what I usually do with my brows. Sometimes I go back to the old way I do my brows where I just fill them in with a pomade or a eyebrow pencil, but for this look I feel like it was more fitting to do like the trendy brow, whatever. So yeah, so all those products I've been loving. The Camo Concealer, I love the Lift and Snatch, the Brow Glue. Those are products I love so much. And then also the primer. It is literally a dupe for like a high-end one, and it's still sticky. Still sticky. So we're gonna move on to eyeshadow. The two little eyeshadow things are also from the Mint collection, which is funny because it's like I wanted to do a Mint look and then like Mint collection. I love the stuff from the Mint collection, but basically it's these two little eyeshadow palettes. These are so good, and e.l.f. really did, you know, they did their thing with it. So I am gonna go in with this P. Louise base. This is the P. Louise eyeshadow base in Green with Envy, and I'm going to apply that on the lid. These bases are so good, and like I personally like using eyeshadow bases because it brings out the eyeshadow a little bit more. So you don't have to do this, but I love doing this. So I basically just take it and I go on the lid with it, and then I take a separate brush and I blend out the edges. Because though I want the whole lid to be mint, I don't want like the brow area to be mint as well, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit more and just make sure everything is all blended out. Take that brush again and blend out the edges. Just like that. And then what I do is I put those two brushes aside. We're gonna come back to them, and I'm gonna go in with two shades. This one from the first palette and this one from the second palette. So we're just gonna mix those two. We're gonna go in with this shade right here, and then we're gonna go in with this shade in the other palette. I'm going to do the other eye off camera, and I will be right back. Okay, and I think we are good with the shimmers. Just make sure. Alright. So I'm gonna take that blending brush that we were blending out the top of the eye. I'm gonna use that same blending brush, and I'm gonna take the brown from this palette, and I'm gonna go in at the top just to make sure that the edges are like all blended out. All right. And that's pretty much it for the eyes. I wanted to keep it pretty simple because it's already a pop of color. And yeah, so we are gonna do liner. Okay, so for liner, we are gonna take this NYX Matte liquid liner. This has been my favorite liquid liner for so long. Let me get a mirror. And that's it for liner. Like I said, this is one of my favorite liners, so totally recommend that. And now I feel like everything that I have is so dirty, and that's just because I use it so much. So I just want you guys to know that. I'm sorry. So for mascara, I love the CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara, and we will be applying falsies. The faces we have to make to put makeup on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna start uploading more now that school is coming to a halt. I am doing summer classes, but I'm not doing as many, so I'm really excited for summer and what's to come because I feel like I have so much content that I'm going to be putting out and so many things that I don't know, I'm just excited. I'm excited to play with makeup. I'm excited to do Fashion Nova hauls. I have that coming for a video as well. I don't know if that's gonna go up before this one or after this one, but I have one of those coming too. I love spending money on some clothes. But yeah, so I'm gonna take the CB Lash Co. Lashes. I actually really love these, and they're always having discounts. I believe like some of the lashes, or these lashes, are usually $5 to $7, and you can get them in bulk, and sometimes they have them for like $4, so you can get so many for a really good price. So I really love these. Of course, there's other lashes like Kiss, Ardell that you could get. There's a few more. But I usually cut the lash so that I can get it to how I like it. And then I can look and see. That looks crazy right now because it's not actually on the eye. But yeah, so that's perfect. And I'm gonna take the Duo Lash Glue. Again, another really affordable product that is really good. Like, I've never had the lash glue come off when I when I use this lash glue. So I love that. Love that for me. But yeah, so now that school the semester is ending, I am glad to be able to finally film more and create more content. And for everybody who has been supporting me throughout when I started my YouTube channel to now, I really appreciate you. Thank you for that. You know, it's hard right now for any content creator. It's not easy to grow, and I just thank you if you know, thank you for sticking around and supporting. So yeah, getting a little sentimental. I'm a Pisces. I like to be sentimental. Alright, so we're gonna let the lashes dry, and I'm going to start with foundation. I feel like you guys already know what foundation I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Actually, I'm gonna color correct first because I always forget to do that. Sorry. Actually, gonna use the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I usually hit the under eye and around my mouth because I feel like I have some discoloration around my mouth. And then I go ahead and take a brush. So I'm gonna take this Real Techniques brush and blend it out. Yeah, and you just kind of see what that does. Like, color correcting really does help. I recommend color correcting if you feel like you have any imperfections that you don't like. You don't have to, but it is an option, and the LA Girl concealer is like $3, I think. So it's always a good option. Okay. For foundation, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Pro Glow. I love this foundation. OMG. It's like spilling out.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
Hold that thought, please. Okay, we had a little bit of a mishap, okay? I had to like put some of it on my face because it was literally spilling out. I don't know why it's doing that, but I love this foundation. I don't love it just happened, but I love this foundation. Yeah, and it's just a really, really good foundation, and if you have dry skin, you'll love it. Normal to dry skin, and there's also an like a, I think it's a matte option too that you can get. So I usually take that. I take 208 for the bottom half of my face, and then for my forehead, because it's always so much darker, I take 210, and then I blend them all together. I'm just taking a little bit across my face as well, but I love this foundation. It's so nice and it looks so good on the skin, like always. For sure recommend it. And again, another product that's like so affordable. Make sure you get the bow head. Get the neck. Actually gonna stop for a second and apply the lashes that are drying that I almost forgot about. Does anybody else do that? If the lashes are drying. Alright, so we have lashes applied. Alright, so I'm gonna use medium sand. And I like a lot of concealer. I'm not really with the whole trend where you like put it here and then put it out here. Like I just love a lot of concealer, so. But I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you're staying healthy. I hope you guys are enjoying. Well, at least in Maryland, the weather has gotten a lot warmer. So I hope you guys are all enjoying your well, my camera cut off, that's nice. I hope you guys are really enjoying your spring. Hopefully you can get out and get some sun. Enjoy the weather wherever you are. Okay, so I'm gonna apply the CoverGirl True Blend powder in shade 50 translucent. And I'm just gonna apply it to both under eyes. Alright, so we have powder applied and we're looking a little pale, so we're gonna go in with some bronzer. I have talked about this in another video, I think. This is the Physicians Formula in Willy Hong, I believe you say it. I'm not 100% sure how you say it. Hopefully I'm not butchering her name, but this palette is a blush, highlighter, and bronzer palette. I really like it. It's cute. Granted though, I wish they had like, I wish they had more shades, like more shade palette. You have to include everybody. You can't just make this one palette and be like, here you go. That's not gonna work for everybody. And now I'm just gonna take some blush from this palette too. I'm probably just gonna take a mixture. And what I do with the blush is like take it up. I don't like a lot of blush because I feel like my skin just eats up. Like where, like sometimes I'll like look at my face and be like, where did the blush go? Does anybody else feel that way? So now we're gonna do the bottom lash line. So I'm taking that same base and I'm just applying it. Now we're gonna apply some mascara to the bottom lash line. I'm gonna go back in with that CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara. And now we're gonna do lips. Alright, I'm gonna take Nutmeg by NYX Cosmetics. And I'm actually gonna wipe off what I already had on my lips, because... And then usually what I do when I like wipe it off, I go back in and just blend around so that it's like an even base. And yeah, so that's the lip liner. And then now I'm gonna go in with the gloss that came in the Mint collection. This is the Mint Melt Lip Plumping Gloss in shade Mint Chocolate. And I love this gloss. I feel like it just goes so well with a lot of stuff. It's more of like a brownish, but it's still so pretty and I love it. So I'm gonna go do my hair and then I will be back for the finished look. Okay guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you really enjoyed this video. It was really just to come on here and to show you guys products that I really love, but also products that are at a good price. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this video brings you some joy, some happiness, and I will see you in the next. Bye guys.